Hey guys, Downphoenix here. Been a while since I've been on the camera. Changed my posters around a little bit. Got Ninja Gaiden 2 right there. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can get a better view of it all. I also have Primal Rage. Still got Super Metroid because can't get rid of that one. And I've got a, probably the most underrated NES game of all time, Metal Storm. Not saying the best, just the most underrated because it was awesome, but like nobody's ever played it, right? And then of course, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, down at the very end. And also, just as an extra, I put up Krusty's Funhouse, just because, why not? Simpsons kick ass. Of course, Assassin's Creed and Destiny is also there. And that's actually what we're going to talk about today. Because Destiny, believe the hype, right? Most hyped, most anticipated game of the year. I'm picking my copy Monday night. Can't wait to try it out. If you're getting a copy of Destiny 2, I'm going to be playing on the PlayStation 4. So if you want to join Fire Team with me, hit up Downphoenix on PS4 and we will play. So anyways, I decided I want to show off something really interesting. I've never seen anything like this. It is from Newsweek, which I had no idea even cover video games. This is a official Newsweek write-up about Destiny. It's about 80, 90 pages or so, including a 60-page strategy guide from the developers themselves. Oh, fantastic, guys. Thanks, Bungie. Of course, this was also $10.99. Yeah, you'll get to see it all in close detail soon. If you want a copy of this, though, you can get it on newsstands, I guess anywhere that sells Newsweek, because this was made by Newsweek, so, yeah. Before we get into that, though, I do just want to get a bit of a closer look at the posters here that I've gotten. This is Ninja Gaiden 2. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Sorry about the glare in the background from the window. I'm not going to fix that. So, deal. Primal Rage, coming soon to your Super NES from Time Warner Interactive. If this poster wasn't 20 years old, that'd be true. Right? I mean, if not for the fact that, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. Super Metroid, of course, just to give you a better look at it there. Yeah, nice. And here's Metal Storm. I really like this one because it's got, looks like an action figure and the background's kind of like out of focus. It looks pretty cool. And then, of course, I'll just move over here. This is Castlevania. In case you haven't seen this one before yet. These are all Nintendo Power posters, by the way. And also my Destiny poster. I think this one's really nice. This is a picture of the Fallen here. I'm going to zoom out just a bit. There we go. Yeah, really nice poster. On the other end, it's just got the regular Destiny thing. I thought that it'd be cooler to have like one of the enemies though. Assassin's Creed 4. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a closer look at that Newsweek now, as soon as I can find it. Oh, it's right behind the camera actually. Yep, there it is. Okay. So we're going to go and take a look at it right now. Okay. By the way, it's got really nice colored artwork, as you can see here. I really like the detail that they've got here. It's really, really sweet. Okay. As a matter of fact, it's unfortunate this didn't come with a poster because this would be total poster material. Some of the stuff that we've got in here. Yeah, just a little bit more nice little artwork for Destiny. I'm going to do an unboxing video, and so you can see what the limited edition comes with. I'm sure everybody else in the universe is already knowing those, so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. It's fine, right? So, okay. So this guide, I really don't know what to call this. I'd like to call it a Destiny propaganda piece because this has nothing to do with anything but Destiny and propaganda related to it. So yeah. Might not be so easy to see on camera here, but there's different guides. Maybe if I look back a bit, you might be able to get a good look from otherwise. Yeah, maybe it's because my hand's kind of in frame. That might help fix it. Yeah, there we go. So I call it a Destiny propaganda piece because that's pretty much what it is. It seems like it's written by Bungie, as a matter of fact. Which that's okay. You know, they clearly have one of the biggest games of the year, and they're fully entitled to hyping it up. Now, we'll see if that hype is worth it here in just a couple days. I think it will be, but I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I mean, I'm just thinking it will be based on my impressions of the beta and alpha. So, yeah. I really particularly like this shot here on the moon. This is actually a section that talks about the classes that you have in Destiny, of course. You know, the Warlock, the Titan, and the Hunter. You know, it gives like a brief description of the different classes and subclasses of each of those. And yeah, that's not bad. I really appreciate this part here. This goes into the character customization of Destiny. You know, like the 3 different races that you can choose from and the physical attributes that you can customize. I really hope that the final game has more customization options than what the beta had, because the beta was a little limited in that regard. I mean, I'm sure it probably won't be very common you're gonna run into someone who looks like you, but you're still gonna probably see that if that's the customization options we're gonna have. So hopefully Bungie does give us a little bit more in the final game. This of course shows the different weapons that you can have in Destiny, you know, like the SMG, or no, not the SMG, the auto rifle, the scout rifle, the hand cannon, the pulse rifle, you know, sniper rifle, shotgun, fusion rifle, rocket launcher, and machine gun. So, of course, and then it even has a section about these exotics. I guess they're specialty weapons that we're going to see in those different subclass of weapons. Then it has a section here that details some of the enemies. There's of course the Fallen, and there's also the Hive. We've got to see those 2 in the beta, but it also talks about the Cabal, which we will see when we get to Mars and in the mission. They describe it as, imagine a Roman legion populated by cloned versions of Rocksteady from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'd say they look more like mecha-style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to me. That's just me, though. Okay? That's just what I'm thinking about that. And then the Vex. These seem like they'll be really cool to fight, in part because the weak spot is not the head, it's the stomach. So that's a pretty interesting little twist. Then we have the strategy guide. I guess you could, well, thing is you really can't do this, but it's like sort of attached into the bind of the magazine itself. But it's like so in there that if you wanted to separate it from the magazine, it's probably just gonna fall apart. So it really is supposed to be part of the magazine, I suppose. Let's see here. But, you know, this has different things, tips and tricks you won't find anywhere else because they're written by the developers of the game, folks. Right? Okay, so, you know, it goes into multiplayer tips and PvP. There's a soccer ball. Where? Because apparently there's a soccer ball you can kick around at the tower in the beta. Yeah, like nobody's ever seen that in their lives, right? Storming the Devil's Lair talks about, you know, how to do strike missions and whatnot, particularly the one in the beta, which, why not give us a strategy for part we haven't seen of the game yet, right? And then achievement unlock, take your game to the next level. That's kind of cool. So it gives us achievement stuff. 15 custom guardians. Bungie's top developers show you how they walk the wastes. Nice. Thanks, guys. So yeah, and then you know, in case you didn't realize, Destiny actually has this thing with Google Earth or whatever, where you can actually look at the locations of the game, kind of like in the same interface as Google Maps or Google Earth. Destiny Planet View, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that. I'll have a link in the description down below if you want to take a look at that. Let's see here. So this just shows some different locations. There was Earth and, oh yeah, that's the Traveler, of course. And we also have, yeah. So they just go into detail about, you know, what they're doing there. Venus, yeah, nice. That'd be a good location because I really like the look of that Venus map. It was really nice. Mars is going to be a really good one. I mean, we're going to have memories of Total Recall, I'm sure. But and then of course the moon. You know, we also got to see the moon. I did not get the pleasure to play the moon single player mission because Bungie made it really weird how to access it. You had to play the Iron Banner so many times and everything like that. They always had the Iron Banner whenever I was at work. They only had it one time that I was not at work, so I only got to play it for a little bit. I only got to play a Mars mission one time. Yeah. So then it talks about the vehicles right here, of course, and let's see here. Oh, and there's a Newsweek advertisement, guys. Look at that. News of a week. Right. Bitcoin's face. The mystery man behind the cryptocurrency. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, then it goes in a section about social gaming and Destiny because we love social gaming. Oh, and it also has a little thing where they talked about Peter Dinklage's bad voice acting in the alpha, which, if you really thought that, you guys are idiots because he is voiceovering a robot in the game. So he's supposed to sound like a robot. But if you did get a kick out of it, there's a That Wizard Came from the Moon t-shirt. Fantastic. Fantastic, guys. And it goes to charity if you buy that shirt. This Bungie is doing it in good faith. Then they have a little interview thing with Activision CEO Eric Hirshberg. Whatever happened to Bobby Kotick? I guess he must be the CEO of Activision Blizzard, the combined holding company. He's just the Activision, specifically CEO. But yeah, he just talks about you know, how Destiny is going to be a game changer and all this crap, of course. And talks a lot about Skylanders for some reason. I guess because it's an Activision product and therefore cross promotion, right? And a little bit about the new Call of Duty as well. Gotta have that. And then finally, we have a little segment where they talk about how Bungie's got this nice fancy gym at their work. So really cool stuff indeed, guys. Really cool stuff. So I just figure I'd get on the camera here to show you this guy. It's really neat, even though it is a little bit on the propaganda side. You know, if you're really looking forward to Destiny, I definitely recommend this. This was a lot of fun to read, actually. It was pretty well written, despite its obvious biases. And, you know, and the artwork is really nice. That's really what sold it for me whenever I picked it up and looked at it. As far as the strategy guide stuff, it didn't really tell me anything I didn't already know. But maybe if you ever played the beta or alpha, might be a good idea to pick up, you know, before the game comes out or before you get your copy of the game. But otherwise, I would probably recommend the strategy guide if you're not picking up the game. If you're wanting some kind of reading material, because you're gonna get a lot more out of that, I'm sure. So, and of course, to show you the new posters and whatnot, I've got too. So, anyways, that's all I've got for now. Leave your comments down below. You know what to do. That guy's Downphoenix out.